Hey everyone! Welcome back to Whispers in the Fog. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jake. This isn't your usual story. What we're about to share actually started 2 months ago. It was supposed to be a regular weekend trip, but we stumbled across something that changed everything.
Exactly. So let's take it from the beginning. Jake and I had driven up to Miller's Ridge, this quiet, foggy town in the mountains. We were looking for a peaceful cabin getaway. No internet, no noise, just nature. But on our second night, I found an old envelope tucked under the floorboard of the bedroom. The paper was yellow, almost crumbling, and it was addressed to someone named Eleanor.
Right. And at first, we laughed. Like, wow, maybe we found some love letter from the 1800s. But when you read it out loud, Emma, it didn't sound romantic. It sounded like a warning.
Exactly. It said, Eleanor, if you're reading this, do not trust the voices after dark. They know your name now. They remember I froze. It was written in shaky handwriting and signed only with the initial G.
And the weirdest thing, that night, both of us heard someone walking outside the cabin around 2 a.m. Slow, dragging footsteps. No animals, no wind, just steady pacing on the gravel.
We tried to look outside, but the fog was so thick. All we could see was a shadow standing at the edge of the trees. I kept whispering to myself that it was just a tree, but then we heard it.
A voice, clear, it said, Eleanor, are you home? And that's when we realized the letter wasn't ancient. It wasn't old at all. The ink was fresh. The paper wasn't aged. Someone had planted it.
And someone knew we would find it. It was personal, too personal. That's when we started digging. We went into town the next day and asked around about Eleanor. Most people said they'd never heard the name. But one old man at the diner dropped his fork when I mentioned it. He wouldn't even look me in the eyes. Just said, leave the ridge. Don't ask again.
And that's where things really started. The dreams, the symbols, the phone calls we never made. The second letter under the bed at 3 a.m. Emma, do you remember what that one said?
It said, they know you're not Eleanor, but they don't care.
So here's what we're doing now. We're going to document everything. Every piece of this mystery, every clue, every recording. Because something is happening in Miller's Ridge, and we think it's far bigger than just us.
We've got audio clips. We've got journals. We've even recorded some of the voices. You'll hear it all, but listen closely. Some of the messages don't play back the same every time. Some of them change.
Tonight, we'll play the first audio we recorded inside the cabin, just minutes after we found the second letter. But before we do that, Emma, tell them about the mirror in the hallway. I still can't explain what we saw there.
Okay, so around midnight, we walked past the hallway mirror. Just once, but we both swear our reflections weren't moving in sync. Mine blinked before I did, yours smiled, but you weren't smiling. That mirror is still covered with a blanket.
We've been trying to figure this out, piece by piece. Every time we think we're close, something else happens. A name appears in the fog on the window. Lights flicker when certain words are spoken. It's like, whatever this is, it's alive.
We don't know if this is supernatural, psychological, or something else entirely. But we do know it's real, and we want you to be part of this journey. Maybe you'll hear something we missed. Maybe you'll connect the dots before we do.
So stay with us. In the next segment, we'll play that audio recording. But a warning, if you're listening at night, you might not be alone.